I mean, overall the night, we ended up P10. Obviously, it's not what we wanted. I went down in the main event, like early laps, and just pretty much as part of racing, there's like a few guys that was in the turn and just tried to go outside and just lost the front. So, typical mistake. Just made one bad mistake, and that kind of cost me. But overall, riding really good. The weeks have been, I honestly been having a really good week riding during the week and stuff. Just that time, just wrong place, wrong time, bad luck. But I'm actually just glad to be able to go get to another weekend. And we're gonna go home and work on our starts. We've been trying to get off the gate. So we may have some few things up our sleeves to try to get off that, and go to Indy. We got 3 races. We got 3 gate drops to figure it out. So it should be a good one, man. I can't be bummed on the situation that we had. We're hurt. We're not hurt. We're safe. And we're going to go to Indy, and we live to fight another day. Triple Crowns there. From a fan's perspective, it's great. But, from riders, it's kind of like, whatever. But, I just want to give, a huge shout out to Dirtworks, to turn this track around. They did a phenomenal job. Of course, with Mother Nature, the way the track was, obviously, yesterday, Friday, and they did a great job covering their track up. And then uncovering it this weekend, this morning, and giving us a real racetrack to ride. So, again, those are big shout out to those guys, and there's a reason why they run the Supercross.
It went pretty good. Beginning of the day, I really liked the track. It was tough. It's technical, a lot of ruts. It was super soft. Practice looked decent. Felt pretty good. Heat race was good. I was up in the battle, went straight to the main out of the heat, so an LCQ, which was always good. In the main, I came off the gate pretty good, but just got pinched in the first turn and didn't come out good at all. And, 3 turns in, just in the back where I shouldn't be, and it's always chaos back there. And trying to kind of just go around the top of the berm and not get taken out, but try to make a couple passes. And my front end just went right over the top of the bull turn. And I honestly couldn't even see where I was going because there was just guys everywhere. And front end went over the top of the berm, and I just fell over. But anyone that's been on Supercross bull turn, it's pretty steep and pretty tall. And I just, like I said, fell over. Bike landed pretty hard on the side, kind of bent my bars and bent my front brake down, like under my bars. So I got up quick, but I had no front brake the rest of the moto. I tried hitting it back up into place, and it was just stuck. I didn't want to stop in the pits and waste any time doing that. So I'm like, okay, just try to ride as best I could. And I don't know, maybe I should have stopped and got the front brake back working, but it was tough. I was just so far behind by the time I got going. And then, like I said, no front brake, made it pretty tough on a technical track. So, not what I wanted, but it's racing, it happens. Got to get a better start and stay out of the mess back there. And healthy, so that's good, and we'll try again in Indy next week. I'm pretty happy with the bike right now, so I might try a few things, nothing crazy. I typically like Indy, I like it ready and technical. It is a Triple Crown, so one fast lap in practice is always important. Got to send it for that one lap, so definitely do some sprints this week and more of a Triple Crown kind of format, for training during the week. And try to make little improvements on the bike, and doesn't need a lot, so just try to get some little gains if we can. And get ready for the Triple Crown.
Yeah, it was really good. Finally got off the gate in the main, and I've been struggling with the starts lately. So, the team put something together before even the heat race was terrible. We got off the gate in the main though. So, ran up front, third for I think 12 minutes. So, really good for me. And messed up the on-off. Kenny got around me, and then I was kind of playing defense already. Those guys were all over me, so couldn't really, attack the track the way I wanted to. I had a lot of pressure from behind, and then just kind of battled those two. Kenny got away, and then was battling with Chase until the end there. So we were going back and forth, and finished up 5th. It was a solid night for sure. Triple Crown, we haven't had one in a while now, so good to switch it up. They're definitely tough. 3 12-minute mains is actually, I think, harder than the 120-minute. It's just like a lot more intensity, and every race counts. So it'll be interesting. We had a good showing last time. I was in the top 5 of a bunch, and starts are going to be critical. Just be consistent, and looking forward to a Triple Crown, switch it up. I think by us we have MTF has an Indy track, so a replica. So that'll be definitely where we ride this week, and be good to it's good to ride the layout before you kind of show up to the race and be like, what to expect, like as far as rhythms and stuff goes. So that'll be definitely helpful, and we'll try to do a Triple Crown format or two, and that's about it for next weekend.
It was a decent night. Ended up fourth. Couple mistakes in the main. Dude, it was a tough track to pass on. Got caught behind a bunch of lappers about halfway, 5 minutes to go. Yeah, I mean that was frustrating, but what are you gonna do? I mean, I think for how much rain we got yesterday, dude, the track was unreal. Dirtworks made a great track for us, so I was stoked with that. But yeah, the night was decent. Like I said, happy, not satisfied. We just need to get a start, and we'll be up there. We'll probably be doing like a Triple Crown sim or something this week with the boys, Ryder and Colt. I mean, I'm personally stoked because the season so far has been consistent, and Triple Crown is all about consistency. So we just need to put 3 races together and see where we end up. But I'm excited. It should be a fun night.
Yeah, I think that's 3 podiums in a row for me because we started in Arlington, got second there. So I'm just stoked to continue building. Tonight was tough. The track was very technical, like it is every weekend. Honestly, these days, like the tracks really break down. But tonight really did, obviously because of the rain, and there was a couple areas that I was losing some comfort in, and to be able to just bring it back and secure second was nice. Like I think in the past that's something I've struggled with, is to accept that maybe I didn't have what it took to win that night, and I just wanted so much more. And so I'm happy. Like I'm happy to keep the ball rolling and good momentum, having just good clean days. And I had a little bit of a hiccup in the heat race, but it kind of wasn't really my fault. But yeah, just keeping it going and enjoying the process. I'm happy. Yeah, I love Indy actually. The last time I raced there was 2022, and I had a really good night. And yeah, like you said, the Triple Crown is very, very important with consistency, like everyone knows. Just to be up there every time and good starts. So gonna work on my starts a little bit this week. That was something that I felt that I could have done a little bit better of tonight. So I'm excited to go back to Indy. My favorite steakhouse is there too, St. Elmo's. So Friday night, date night with my wife. That's gonna be fun. Not really. I have a couple ideas, that I'm gonna, I'm talking to my team about, with just some bike adjustments, very minimal, that I felt from tonight, because tonight was pretty similar to what Indy gets to be like, but not a whole lot, honestly. For me, I believe in what works for me is just to keep my process going. Like I don't do Daytona prep. I think just preparing to be the best racer in whatever conditions it may be at all times.
Yeah, heat race was awesome. Kind of clicked that off the bucket list. I knew I could always be up there, but to do it today was freaking awesome. I mean, just to be a last-minute addition to the team and then kick off a heat race win, like that's cool to do. Felt normal for me to do. When I was up, when I got the whole shot and I was in the lead, I didn't feel like frantic or anything. I felt normal, as like it should be. Like I belong up there. So yeah, it was awesome. Yeah, the main, I got off to a decent start. McAdoo moved over on me a little bit, and that's just racing. It was all good. We came out, I think he came out maybe 3rd or 4th. I came out 7th. And then I kind of just stayed there and clicked off my own laps, and I was overall really consistent. And then last lap, last turn, I thought I had the door closed enough and decided to go straight. And I was sent over the berm, and yeah, ended up 9th. So it's unfortunate, all over 7th place, but at the end of the day, it's racing, and all we can do is move forward. Yeah, we're gonna do our best. That's all I can say. Just heal up, and try to come out swinging.
Yeah, it was super pumped to be up on the podium again, obviously, but just kind of keep that momentum rolling, confidence rolling. So tough start to the day though, or the night show with that heat race crash at the start. I'm glad I kept my cool and just kind of had a great team around me to keep me focused on the racing, focus on what I needed to focus on, and yeah, proud of that, proud of the whole team around me, and to end up on the box after going through the LCQ. It's not easy to do with bad gate picks and stuff like that, but glad I was able to push through and end up on the podium. Feeling good. Never been to Indy before, so looking forward to going there and seeing what I can do. But yeah, Triple Crown, never done one of those either, so new stuff for me next weekend, but it should be good. Not really. I mean, California tracks, there's only so much you can do, so probably just be dry out there, honestly, no ruts, but once we get to Indy, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, no, another good weekend. Thankfully, I was finally able to put two weekends in a row, put them together and get 2 race wins in a row. So, no, super pumped. Bike's been handling great. Team's been awesome to me lately. So, no, everything's going good. We just got to make sure we stay focused, keep going on the race weekends with that business mentality, and keep on charging.
Yeah, overall it's a good night. Birmingham, Alabama, P2. Great start, and did a lot of laps behind Jet. But yeah, it was a good charge at the end. We got close. But yeah, second place, which is solid. Always want to win, but it was overall a really good night. Yeah, we'll do kind of our Triple Crown format at the goat farm and get ready for that. That's always exciting. I was able to win the first one, so hopefully we can keep that momentum going.
Tonight was a good night for just the foundation that we've been laying. It's been a lot of work, but we've really had some good quality work the last couple weeks. And after being sick at Glendale and then really the weekend off, that was when I finally got over being sick and just the weather that we had before that. So really since then I've actually got to put the time in during the week and actually like do my motos, and the bike is really coming around, and we're not really making many changes now because it's like, okay, we need to put time in on this until we know for sure what direction we need to go and what little changes we need to make. So yeah, it's going really good. It's going in a good direction, and I'm excited to get back this week and to continue working, because every day that I've been on the bike has been my best day on the bike, and it's like I want to keep this momentum going. And today it was we didn't really know if it was going to be a mud race or not because we got a lot of rain yesterday, but I was excited that it was dry because it's like, hey, let's keep the momentum going, let's keep building, and yeah, I'm excited about that. It's back to work, and I mean, it's the week after you win a race is always like the easiest week, but it's like right now I'm like, we're trending upward. It's like, dude, I want more. I want to get back to work. I want to keep making that progress each week, and it's a tough class in the 450 class, and I feel like I belong there. It's like I'm working to be there, and I want to keep showing up to work and keep applying myself, and I want to get there. So yeah, Indy being the Triple Crown this year is a little bit interesting, but last year I actually felt pretty good in those conditions, and even this year with some of the changes that the team made on the bike and trying to get the chassis better in the softer conditions. And so we've had a couple soft races this year, and it's like Detroit was really soft, and that used to be my weaker parts of my riding, and now it's like I've been getting a lot more comfortable in those conditions and learning how to be racy and learning how to I guess be technically sound in those conditions. And so I'm just excited to get back to work this week and really come in next week with the same mindset. It's like, hey, my qualifying is also getting better. I'm getting closer to that group ahead of me, and yeah, little bits right now go a long way. And so we got to keep the pressure on and keep showing up for work, and the results will come. Just trying to be patient with that.
I would have not expect that. The first win last weekend was amazing. Daytona is kind of a different track. It's not really a supercross, so I was really happy to win this one. It's really in the stadium. It's a real supercross track, and track was pretty tough all day, but I felt great. I actually won my first heat race ever. So it was nice. I was really happy. 2 in a row is amazing. Yeah, we maybe gonna change a little bit. So I think it's 3 times 10 minutes, or maybe we're gonna adapt a little bit the program during the training, but not much. We're gonna ride a little bit this week, have fun, and getting ready for next week in Indy. I rode actually last year in Indy, and the track was, to be honest, gnarly, like you said. And yeah, actually I think we had a lot of gnarly track this year with Daytona, and all the track were pretty gnarly even today, so we are ready, I think, for Indy right now.